thank you to my family, Mum and Dad for getting together 50 years ago. Someone I love in the States and making me. Thanks, Mum and Dad. Fran and Pete, the best outlaws that I could ever have. Friends, can we just have 3 cheers for Fran and Pete? Just the food and everything. It's been and Doug with his the homebrew apple cider. It's been going off tonight.
Hey, Doug!
The whole tapestry, the mosaic of friends and family. I mean, schoolmates, people I've travelled with, people I've been in sporting.
Cricket!
The cricket will be gone. And Kate's allowed me to play full-time cricket. It was agreed. There was a handshake around the field.
I renege on that offer!
The first time since Tom was born, so it's been like 11, 12 years, so I'm back with Gungahlin full-time this year. Thank you, Kate. Just with Mum and Dad, fantastic parents. And I know Matt, Tim and Jen would verify this, that we had a humble but a very privileged upbringing, and the some of those traits of just toughening up and being able to overcome adversity with things, like for different things around the life. That's getting very heavy for my arms.
Soft!
Can't deal with that, can you?
Can't deal with adversity. How are you going to play cricket?
An example would be, I think I might have told other people this sort of story, but Mum and Dad, we'd play I Spy on the way to South Australia. And between Balranald and Hay, there isn't a lot to do, a lot to see. There might be the odd emu, like every 100k or something. We'd play I Spy, but we'd also have Mum and Dad be smoking their Benson and Hedges cigarettes with the windows up. So we had the added humbug of having a full car of smoke to try and actually see things. So that we sort of overcame that as kids. Also, another thing we do on damp Sunday afternoons, we play a game called Squatter, which is a classic Australian game where you roll your dice and you build up your pastures and you get your sheep and stuff, and in the end everything would die of red-legged earth mite. You know, you get some sort of plague. So that was a highlight of Sunday afternoons.
Classic!
Lots of fond memories, and seeing Mum and Dad, and also Fran and Pete, but just seeing them relate to the younger generation, as with us, building sandcastles and stuff, and just doing those things, and appreciating grandchildren and those sort of things has been fantastic. I know Mum and Dad, particularly today, to have all 12 grandchildren under the same roof, all siblings under the roof, having Doug under the roof and his home brew slightly under his roof, party out the back. It's been a magic moment. And to Kate, putting up with me. I met Kate when I met Kate when I was 14 years old at a mate Scott Reed's 15th birthday party in Higgins, and a few of the friends were there that night, and I sort of saw this gorgeous blonde, and I made a bit of klutz myself, and I dropped the dip container, the Scott Reed's container. Her container, I remember I smashed it, made a bit of fun, but I remember walking back with Rob Kovanoff saying, gee, she's gorgeous, Kate.
Oh, she's still in!
We would latch onto each other all those years later. And
the man with hair! Have you seen those photos?
Have 3 gorgeous kids, and
Ronnie.
Celebrating, on a somber note, I wore Uncle Eric died at 49 a couple of years ago, and I wore his jumper the other day to work.
Cool.
At 49.
Special moment for the Americanese, and going to Christina's funeral at 29 was a big moment for us. So just to get to might be able to raise the bat at the half-century mark.
Yeah.
And hopefully kick on for a few more runs, and to see the rest of the family and friends grow to be magic.
Well, Jeff, here's 3 cheers for you, mate. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip! Hooray! Hip! Hooray! There's a few people that have written a few things tonight, and I'm rather slow on technology, but I've had some nice help from